Woo! Alright. Don't need an autosave because we good. Next Tuesday. Detergents can be defined as surfactants. What surfactants are, unfortunately, lie beyond the scope of this loading screen. Alright then.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Date Everything. It's me, Moist Critical, and I'm the mirror. The moist mirror. And the dresser underneath me. Yeah, I got with it, and I did that to it. Last time, we met a fire detector. This time, we're gonna meet a German Shepherd.
Oh. Anyway, we got acquainted with a few. We got the date creators, so that's opened us up to actively start hitting up any inanimate object in our house. It's gonna be really hard to do a recap for this because, like, I really don't know what to expect.
It feels strange to walk into your bedroom with so much tension in the air. After all, this is where you go to relax and recharge. But you told Betty you'd give her the day to consider her confession, and now she waits for you.
Oh, right.
Seated at the bed like usual. You're struck by the realization that no matter what happens here, everything will change from here on out.
Thank you for coming. I hope you got a good night's rest. Oh, thank you for saying so. I slept even worse than I normally do these days. I had too much on my mind. And there's too much at stake here. I suppose there's no point in beating around the bush here, is there?
Let's see if I can move my mouse around. Nope, my mouse is stuck in the game. You should have had OBS open on top. Don't break, don't break!
It broke.
Well. What I should do is split screen this and then get back in. Let's see. Alright, there we go.
What do you think? Of me? Of the idea of us? Is there hope for us to be more than just two partners who sleep together every night? Oh my god, really? You really feel the same? That's all I want. Just a chance to be something more than we've been. I can't believe this is happening. Don't you worry your sweet little head about that. I don't expect you to sleep with me every night, or ever. And you being with me doesn't mean you can't be with others. I have my own fun, after all. I'm just so happy we can be together now. I honestly don't even know where to begin. I feel like I know you so well, but I want to get to know you better. And you must want to know me better. After all, I've only ever been a place for you to lay your head at night. You've never seen me for who I truly am until now. Tell me what you want from me, my love. All I want to do is make you happy. Oh my god, please. I would love that more than anything. Where shall we go?
What's the most appropriate thing to do with a bed?
watch a movie.
Oh, that sounds absolutely wonderful. Shall we
Because why
go
would
to
you
the
go
living room
dancing
then?
with a bed?
Why not?
As you walk through the house with Betty on your arm, you attract quite a bit of attention. Eyes are on you in every room, or so it seems. For her part, Betty seems deeply pleased to be seen with you. She smiles at some, she waves at others. Sometimes, she seems like she wouldn't be out of place on a parade float. But when you finally arrive in the living room, you're blessedly alone. When you take a seat on the couch,
And the fire
Betty
detector's not
immediately
looking at
seats
us?
herself next to you, cuddling up to you without hesitation.
What should we watch? Honestly, I'll watch anything. I'm just so happy to be here with you.
B-movie horror.
Oh, Nightmare and I love scary movies. Just hold me at the scary parts, all right?
The movie is enjoyable, but Betty's presence makes it all the more so. She rests her head on your shoulder, sweet and inviting, and you can't help but wonder.
Bubba Booey.
What's on your mind? Oh my god, I thought you'd never ask.
You and Betty make your way upstairs, hand in hand, giggling like teenagers.
I really wish I didn't glitch out the dresser because it's just ridiculous to look at.
You've slept on Betty for years, but never truly slept with her.
It may come back.
Tonight
You never
is
know.
a night of firsts. After tonight, you'll never look at your bed the same way. Your room becomes a tangle of sheets, of bodies twisted into new and exciting positions. When you finally do
Are
go
you
to
gonna
bed,
need to?
you sleep better than you can ever recall. Betty's soft warmth surrounding you, even in your dreams. This truly feels like the start of something beautiful.
Okay, you don't need to censor anything.
Aren't you just a dream come true?
Yeah! My empathy went up. You've been caught red-handed showing feelings of an almost human nature. Wow.
Enemies with benefits? Oh, that's probably like piss her off and.
Oh.
It's you! And I know it's you because it's not me. Because I am me, and you are you. And we're different. I'm your diary. I'm holding all the stories. Dear God, you have a lot of stories. It's all so damn sad. Oh, no wonder I feel this way all the time. You only come to me when you have something horrible that you can't hold all by yourself. It's something painful and weird and full of spikes, and when you've had enough of it, you just close me and walk away. What have they said about love being blind? I think maybe her scales are snake scales, that circuitous, sneak-thieving bitch. Don't you mean your mind? I've never had one of my own. I've just been a proxy. I'm an appendage. I'm a prop. You take, but you take by giving. And you don't give by taking any of it back. Or by taking responsibility. or even by writing down the things that were beautiful or soft or sweet. Those you keep in your head and you siphon off all the shit and the loss and the seething resentments until I'm drowning in you. What if I wasn't just you? What if I am on my own? What if I could watch a sunrise and think not about the people who will never be able to watch it with me, but about how pretty it is? Maybe I can.
Can you fix the dresser, please?
No! Don't
I guess
you
what's going in
get
the
it?
thumbnal for
It's
this.
always
Or I guess I know what's
together.
going in this thumbnail.
I've been a conjoined twin my whole fucking
Not a
life.
dresser,
Only
just
I
the
didn't know it.
drawers.
Experiences lame because they weren't even ours. They were yours.
Alright, that's a fair contender.
If I'm not even there.
But
Just go.
but like poorly
Just leave.
photoshopped the dresser away,
Always
so there's still
there.
bits
Don't
of
you
it.
See? Always and never. Always for you, and never for me. Die if you stay away.
I'm gonna go get a snack. I'll be back.
But if you don't go away right now, I'll combust. Whoosh!
With a look back at her to make sure she doesn't combust, you take your leave.
Who are you voiced by? Oh, no, I wasn't tripping. Stray. Okay, here we go.
Timothy is just putting the finishing touches on polishing a pocket watch. When he sees you, he waves you over, setting the watch aside and pocketing the cleaning cloth.
There you are, just on time. I must say, I'm absolutely chuffed to see how timely you've been. You're right on schedule. I was just polishing some of my timekeepers. Would you care to join me? Capital. Have a seat, darling. Now, when last we spoke, we discussed the importance of what? Precisely. Nothing better. Nothing more important. The biggest lesson here is that time, above all else, is the first thing you must consider when it comes to love. But there are, of course, other things to consider. Having a schedule for your date is imperative to ensure you are using every moment with your lover correctly. Why must you say it so disdainfully? There is nothing more arousing than an orderly, efficiently planned date. Picture this, if you will. You and your date arrive at your dinner reservation exactly
Oh, God!
on time. Your date says to you,
It's a
darling,
cat!
what's on the agenda?
Spray bottles computer screen.
You say to them, we
Oh,
have
God, it's cat
approximately
noir.
10 minutes to review the menu and
Oh,
engage in small
God.
talk. They can only moan in needful appreciation for immaculate
Oh, no.
scheduling. Oh,
Oh no. Oh fucking no. I don't like this cat.
perhaps we have more in common than
Are you
I
going the harem route?
realized. At
Are you
any
going all in to get
scheduling
everyone?
your entire date down to the
Or can we
minute
say
is
no
not
to a
only
few?
efficient,
I'll
but
see how I
an
feel.
Excellent bonding experience for any couple. So let us practice now. You have asked me on a date, and we have both arrived on time. As we are seated for dinner, I look deeply into your eyes and ask you about tonight's agenda. You say? Meow. I have never been so attracted to another. Excellent. Truly excellent. Surprise! Our date has gone swimmingly. and I have invited you to another activity. But your schedule has not accounted for this unexpected excursion. Horror of horrors! What do you do?
I slap you for daring to disrespect the schedule, the schedule, and my time.
Good. Do it. Slap the cat.
No! We cannot enforce time under threat of violence. I suppose I should be happy I have managed to make my
Get the
point,
spray bottle.
but unacceptable. Our time for this conversation
Spray
is
it
beginning
down
to
his
dwindle. Before I bid you leave me once more.
That's not how you make sure a cat drinks.
Last time we learned the value
This
of
cat's gonna
kindness.
drown.
Today we learn the value of precisely scheduling. I would so love to talk to you at length about crafting a proper schedule, but I'm afraid my time runs short. If you wish to continue our talks, return to me at 9 p.m. As ever, no sooner, no later. Farewell.
Alright. Here we go.
Will this
It's
fix the
hard to
dresser?
make sense of what you're seeing.
Oh, this makes sense
Are the
now.
data glitching? A mass of pixels, artifacts,
Oh, no.
corrupted warnings, and static regards you with a chilly indifference. Or what seems like indifference anyway.
Is he gonna talk like,
This entity is difficult to read.
what was her name in Scott Pilgrim?
Think. Do I? Not sure if I do. Not yet. Did I? Have we met?
Is this the
Is
Johnson?
that a lie?
Is he right? Is it a lie? Thinking about it too hard makes your head hurt and your nose bleed.
It is. Not yet. Is this frustrating? It is. How about now? It is. Would you tell me if it was? Well, you can't, so. Would you lie?
Yeah.
Not. Yet. And yet. And yet. And yet. You want something. Pick your poison. Define love.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt.
I asked you
Don't
first.
hurt me.
Love like this.
Huh?
Love screen line.
Yeah! I think my smarts went up. I have to get up before lunchtime to catch you out.
Done. Flirty giggle. Chuckle.
Alligator noise.
See? No biting. Flirty giggle. Chuckle.
Why?
Not yet. Flirty giggle. Chuckle.
Alright, so the dresser's like that on purpose.
That's a little unhinged. Well, I guess I'll just keep focusing on stuff in the room.
The shelf?
Bumped.
Oh. If you run into things, they moan.
Ah, my dear, you have come back to visit and give me the chance to admire your...
Amir's smile falters, his effusive praise coming to a grinding halt.
Oh, my... Tragedy mars your beauty. It has nothing to do with your gorgeous proportions, your stunning features. It is green, a color that cannot belong in the white statuary of your teeth. Did you have broccoli recently? Ah, that's a strange choice. Well, I'm afraid you have some left over in your teeth. Just there. Take a look. I'm sure not long, one can hope. Perhaps you should consider flossing more often. I'm sure Barry would be happy to lend you a hand with it, actually. He's rather obnoxiously reliable with personal routine. Yes, I think that would be best. Your beauty is too luminous to deprive the world of it for 1 second more.
Likes you, dislikes you.
Oh, Tony's voice for Roger Craig Smith. That's cool. Erica Mendez. Also, I was right. She was voiced by Erica Harlacher. Alright, well.
So do you ever go back to work?
No. Just because I'm curious what happens when you interact with someone that you already achieved status with.
There you are. I was just thinking about you, you know. How about a kiss?
You envelop Betty in your arms, and when she kisses you, it truly knocks you senseless. For a few moments, there's nothing but you and her. You and those maddeningly perfect lips and killer curves. It's hard to stop at just a kiss when it's this good, but somehow, you manage to pull yourself away.
It's going to be hard to wait, but I'll see you tonight, cutie.
Oh.
Yeah, there's still interactions, but... Alright, let's meet someone new.
The light switch.
For a moment, you wonder if your date theaters are
Oh,
malfunctioning.
Christ!
No, the fashionista standing before you is just that
Is that
dazzling.
Venti?
They are dressed to kill. Abs on display and lighting all along their body, bathing them in a soft glow. A ring of light surrounds their perfectly coiffed blonde hair, giving them the
That's
appearance of an
Aether.
angel. And perfect lighting no matter which way they turn. But it doesn't take you long to discover the angel comparisons end at their appearance.
Hey, betches. It's me again. Love. Yes!
It is so unfortunate Sammy is not here. Oh, God.
Hi!
Wow. Seriously? Keep it down, okay? Can
This
you
is
not
Bo
see
Burnham
that
if
I
he
am
tried to
a
show
light?
off what a lamp was.
Sorry, I didn't notice.
So, anyway, like I was saying, Lexi's, this product is literally perfection. I can use it to cleanse and conceal any lines or wrinkles or unsightly blemishes on my glass. This tramway activated air is ungodly good. Literally letting the light literally shine out. I can... Like I was saying, I can literally let the light shine on everything around me, honey, and be the brightest example of positivity, peace, love.
I think you need
and
to kind of
joy.
be mean to him
Like,
to get.
When I use it, I
Get
can
past him.
actually, literally feel myself glowing. Thank you, shameless plug.
What? Don't tell me where that
That's
plug
enough
goes.
GTFO. Okay, betches and bros. Stay golden, stay glowing, stay light and bright, and I'll see you next time. Oh, are you still here? Honesty is part of my brand. Unlike most, I call it like I see it. And that is why I am calling you jealous and a hater. And I don't need that energy in my life. Bye.
Yeah, you fucked that up. A clothes hanger?
Do you count as a Dorian?
Ah, you've caught me at a strange time. There are normally clothes in here, but they're currently tied up in the laundry room.
That's okay, I like being naked.
Okay.
Alright. First box. Let's go!
As you take in the sight of the adventurer standing before you, it's hard not to feel like
Please
you've
tell
stepped
me
into
this
one
is
of those
Jeremy Lang.
old adventure serials from decades gone by. Even though she's decked out in cardboard and masking tape, she looks like she's ready for anything. An extension cable whip wound around her arm, and a daring grin on her pretty face.
She's what to stride for with equipment. Why didn't I think of using an extension cord as a whip?
Oh, for God's sake, you're finally here! I was beginning to wonder and worry, and then I thought, gee, I guess I'll just have to go ahead and do it myself. But that probably wouldn't have been such a bad thing, because let's face it, I'm exemplary. But you're here now, so let's get cracking. I assume you brought your tools and knowledge and...
Morgana?
probably a snack of some sort?
Is this Cassandra Lee Morris?
Popcorn! Brilliant! Effervescent! I am beside myself with happiness.
No, it's not.
But before we begin...
The adventurer strikes an impressive pose,
that
positively
Erica Lindbeck,
radiating
right?
confidence and daring.
I am Bo. I am the soul, the spirit, the animating animus of boxes and storage containers in this house. This most special of houses.
Adam
where it is my
Eve!
great
Oh, it's who
privilege
plays Adam Eve.
and my great destiny to reside. Woohoo!
Oh, Gillian Jacobs, I think.
I think so. I can hear it.
Ha! Indeed I am. I am about to embark on a great quest. That's what I do after all. I quest. I am an adventurer. I am a great explorer. I'm also an avid reader. I enjoy bubble baths and secluded mountain hot springs, trips to the beach, studying turtle migration.
You are so much more refreshing after Lux.
Anything involving the words ancient, sacred, statue, gem, or priceless piece of history. Wink.
No, this is Ellie. This is
Ashley Johnson?
yeah, this is Ashley Johnson. I hear
I
Ellie
do.
now.
I find it useful sometimes to tell people what
Yeah,
I'm
this
is
doing
Ashley
as I'm
Johnson,
doing
yeah.
it. That way I can be more sure that they're getting a complete picture of my personality.
Oh, it even kind of looks like her. I don't think about it.
I was gonna say
I
that
have
voice was
introduced
too
myself,
fucking
And then
familiar.
I just got so darned excited, my mouth ran right away with me, and I didn't give you a chance to introduce yourself. Not that you need to, of course. I know who you are, but go ahead. I know that you are the... well,
Bo takes her hat off for a moment, holding it over her heart. She bows her head, just a little.
it is my great honor, my passion, my destiny to have the opportunity to follow my path alongside you, the leading houseologist, to whom I owe so
Houseology!
much gratitude and respect.
The study of things.
the study of our house in the middle of the street.
Houseologist?
Holy shit!
The leading authority in this, or
Houseology.
house?
He, she, houseology in the
Great
middle of the
secret?
street.
You are
It's like the
the
vitamin
resident,
water
after
building.
all. aren't you?
Houseology.
Are you telling me you're not the leading houseologist?
No.
Hell yeah.
Oh dear.
Bo returns her hat to her head, her reverent expression fading into a rather more sour one.
I'm starting to feel, well, a bit like I've got some birds in the box. It's okay. I'll be all right. I'm an adventurer. I may quail, but I will always recover. But you, I may have already said too much. Ha! I'm currently putting on a facade of being hale and hearty, in case you missed it. All is well. Leave. Go away. Get out of here, you scamp, and maybe come back.
Fuck, you
and
got
we can
baggage.
Maybe talk about some stuff and it'll make its way in there somehow, but no promises.
She doesn't have baggage. She has boxes.
Okay. See ya.
I love socially awkward boxes.
We need to know. Is that Ashley Johnson?
I feel like it's also just a fun game. Like, whoever we can try to guess who the voice actor is. Who voiced the Lux? Oh, shit. Shit. Also, my phone background reset. Damn.
Probably a bug.
I'm okay with it. Kind of works out because it's the kind of gradient I used for the thumbnail. Data decks. Yep, Ashley Johnson.
Okay. This likes the Sonic C character.
Alright, and then Lux.
Michael Lors. I don't know who he is.
I do not either. Are you also a box? Are you the same box? Okay. Alright. Hangers.
5 handsome himbos in colourful jumpsuits are flexing and chatting animatedly amongst themselves. When they notice you, they begin to buzz, all speaking in rapid-fire sequence.
I should have seen this coming, but still funny. Ugh. Ow. Everything hurts.
Yo, check it!
I have no words.
I'm tearing.
Clean up the digs. We got company. Some real fine company, if you know what I'm saying. How's it hanging, homie?
Oh, that voice sounded familiar.
Word. Oh, that's facts, amigo. Well, what are you waiting for? Slide on in here and take a load off. And, anything else you want to take off? Welcome to the Extremist Dojo in the Pad. The perfect place to sit back, chillax, and recharge your bats. Hell yeah!
Number 2 sounds familiar, but I can't figure out who it is.
Fire! Right now, you're hanging with the wildest, dopest, gnarliest squad of bussin' athletes around, homie. The Hanks!
Wait, so if you're
Are
the
they-
Hanks, does that mean you're all named Hank?
Yeah. We're the Hanks!
I have no words.
Okay, I got that, but how do I tell you apart?
Numbers are kick-ass!
The Hanks all stand in formation, each of them striking a unique pose as they introduce themselves. You get the distinct feeling they do this often.
I'm Hank number 1. I'm Hank number 2. I'm Hank number 3. I'm Hank number 4. And I'm Hank number 5. We're the Hanks! Brought to you by Red Bull.
What?
That's right! We're the wildest, most fearless, gnarliest squad of extreme athletes in the house! We base jump, we lava board, we cheese roll. If something's hot enough, we'll ride it all night long. We laugh in the face of danger, even though we probably shouldn't. We've tasted the adrenaline of them all.
What's adrenaline taste like?
Believe it or not, great. You wouldn't think that, but it's actually true. High-key slaps, bro.
Man, you guys are just adrenaline junkies, aren't you?
Oh, we're way beyond junkies, hot stuff. It's legit insane. But no cap, we live here with you. We're casa roomies, amigo.
That fucking hurt to hear.
I've always wanted roommates.
Right? Life's way more kitchen with friends. Or friends with benefits. That's why we partnered with Red Bull.
What is Red Bull, anyway?
Red Bull's our sponsor, brah!
Of course.
And what's that, some kind of energy drink?
No, dude. It's a company that makes Red Bulls. Like cereal or soup or whatever. That's why we get so many free Red Bulls.
So are you
I don't know
gonna get
exactly what to do with them all, but we'll figure it out.
Ah, that does explain all the Red Bulls.
And they're not just a sponsor. They're our fam. They fuel our adventures. They provide our wicked gear, get our exploits killer exposure, and provide the best medical support when things get gnarly. Let's be real. They do get gnarly. If by gnarly you mean dope AF.
Sounds like a great partnership.
Through every stunt, they've always got our backs. We high-key love it all, homie.
And you're what, like a hive mind or something?
Hive mind? You know, I don't know. Not a lot of time to question that sort of thing when you're too busy living the most extreme life possible. We're the Hanks!
Sounds exciting.
It is! Speaking of which, we were just about to head out for a little Hank gliding. It's just like hang gliding, but with us. You know, the Hanks! What do you think? Wanna come? It high-key slaps, homie. You in?
Is that sexual?
It can be if you want it to be.
Oh my god! Oh no, why not? Sure, sounds rad.
Sweet! You're one adventurous spirit. We love it. Epic. Just remember to stay focused and trust the wind. And hold on to me real tight.
3 is such a fuck boy.
Follow our lead, and we'll be shredding thermals in no time. Get ready to soar, house homie! Thanks! Away!
I have to
There's
know.
no God. There's no God after that. Oh, they're all the same voice actor. They only dislike reading. I think it only works with the glasses on. What happens when you hit the clothes hangers?
House homie!
Rock on, freaky bro!
Hey there! You're back! And you've proven yourself worthy! Even though I seemed ill with foreboding, you still returned! Which means you care.
Look, if you promise to help me, I think maybe I can handle it.
If I promised to? Is that all that was holding you back? My fellow adventurer, I promise you, if I had a sword, I would swear on it. But I'm gonna have one soon, so I'll swear on the sword I
This is a
almost
great
have.
role for
I
Ashley
will
Johnson.
never leave you behind. I will be there with you every step of the way. If you're really in, I have some more things that you need to know. Are you ready?
Damn, you are really motivating. Let's do this.
We've got a lot to go over. This is a two-part quest. Most good quests have multiple parts, and this is the best quest, so obviously it has multiple parts. I'm officially inviting you to go with me on the first part, the quest of the secret sword. It will be incredibly dangerous. We will face almost certain death, and worst of all, we'll most likely be unable to avoid a certain very nasty pirate.
What is that in relation to?
Wait, certain?
Oh yeah, for sure. But don't worry. You can die every day, doing all sorts of normal things. You're gonna be fine. If you die, I promise I will be very respectful about keeping your remaining stuff organized.
Dear God, I think I'll just try not to die.
Always the most rational plan. And the most rational plans always involve pirates.
A pirate? Where the hell in my house is there a pirate?
Haha, my dear friend. There are mysteries and wonders untold, and unnumbered fluttering around the edges of your potential this very moment. But the pirate lives in the ship in the bottle on the mantelpiece in your living room. I'm surprised you've never met him. He makes an impression, to say the least. I can tell you a bit about it, and more importantly, how he fits into the quest that we're about to embark on, if you want.
Yeah, I think you better.
Okay then. What you really need to know about Jacques is that he's a pirate. He's tiny. He's very unpleasant, warlike, highly aggressive.
Wonder if
touchy,
Alex Lee is in here.
melodramatic, demonstrative. Everything has to have a flourish or a feather or some kind of blood feud drama. He's tried to kill me a couple times. Unsuccessfully, because again, he weighs less than a good solid bout of flatulence. They can make a reality show about him, and he'd be the only one in it because he lives in a freaking bottle. It would still be a good show, actually. Oh, and also, the secret sword that we're about to get is in the hold of his ship.
Wait, so couldn't we just ask him for it?
Yeah, we could, except he's pissed at me now, and I don't think the route of using our words is gonna work. You're gonna ask why he's pissed at me. Well, because the few times he's tried to kill me were when I tried to steal the sword from his ship all by myself. And now he thinks I'm a thief. Though I did just describe it as stealing, didn't I? So, yeah, okay. I'm a thief. A thief for a righteous cause, though. Which means it's okay.
According to whom?
Me. But Jacques is still a butt. And we do still need the sword, and I can't tell you exactly why right now, but please trust me. I think if it's the two of us, together, we're gonna have much more luck. He doesn't know you. Maybe you'll make a better first impression than I did. Would be hard not to make a better first impression than I did. Are you still in?
Only if you're there to help.
Wouldn't miss it for the world. Whip in place, hat jauntily set, courage cocked in the holster. We're off!
Well, we should probably go meet the pirate today.
A well-muscled athlete stands.
Oh no.
Shifting restlessly from one foot to the other. There's a strange air of anxiety to her.
This better not
despite the
be.
broad smile plastered on her face. She seems a little too happy to see you.
Hey, what's up, dude? How are you?
I don't know who this is.
I'm so good, my dude.
Hell yeah, Brosafino, that's what I'm trying to hear. Oh, I can't believe we're actually talking now, dude. You've walked past me 1,000 times and never even looked at me. But that's totally okay. After all, I don't do this for the recognition. I'm just a humble shelf trying to grab life by the horns. Gotta carpe that diem, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, drywall! I almost forgot to tell you my name.
Slow down and take a breath.
I'm breathing just fine, my guy. name's Shelly. I'm your shelves. Yo! It's my job to hold your stuff up with my amazing muscles. I really enjoy doing it.
That's really great to hear.
Great! Truly glad to hear it, Bromigo. Anyway, it's really great to hear from you. This
Bromigo.
experience is 100% aligning with my years-long fantasy of meeting you. I've never truly been happier.
Are you upset with me?
Oh my gosh, no, never, not you. This is going really great, actually. Not a disaster. I'm just gonna go for a completely unrelated reason. Later, Deuterino.
You passed her.
Did I? Not well.
She's up. She's like the second or third one.
Abby Trott. Same voice actress as both Barbara and Shinyan.
That's probably it.
Alright, the hangers and hanger rod are two different things. Okay. Alright, let's try this door.
It's a mite lonely in here still, but
He's gonna be
at
all
least
your
I get
doors.
to slide around.
I'll get the clothes back in there, I swear.
Looking forward to it.
Alright, well, I guess go talk to the pirate. Oh, okay.
An angular beauty sits in contemplative silence, her head resting on one hand. She doesn't greet you even when you stand directly in front of her. In fact, she doesn't even look at you.
Hey there.
Oh. You're disturbing my thoughts.
Oh. You're too pretty to think, hon.
Wow. You really know just how to speak to a triangle, huh? Phew. Anyway, well, that's it. My fantasy bubbles officially burst.
This Christina V.
Name's Tina. Tina Triangle. And before you got here, I was having a nice little fantasy.
About what?
Tina forms a small triangle with her fingers.
A love triangle. Greatest shape in the world, especially when it comes to love. Matter of fact, it's the only shape I'm interested in.
Yes, I see that.
Oh yeah? You're smarter than you look, cutie.
She gonna turn your
enough
dick into a
about
triangle?
You ever watch Love on Triangle Island?
No, but it sounds amazing.
Oh, it is. Let me paint the picture for you. 18 sexy singles get together on an island. They gotta pair off into groups of 3. And every week, a love triangle gets voted off. The last throuple to get voted off wins $1 million. But that ain't all. They offer money and bring in their exes to try and break up the throuple. It's all just so deliciously dramatic.
You should be on that show.
Oh my god, yeah! Can't you just imagine me in a bikini? 2 nearly naked people fighting over me on a beach? Sand in places it shouldn't be? The sun setting just so? Too good to be true, ain't it?
Doesn't have to be.
Maybe you're right. I don't know. Whatever. I've officially spent way too much time on this conversation. Let me get back to my fantasy. It was just getting good. Get out of here! Scram! But, see you around or whatever.
Okay.
Sundari.
Oh, great. Delete. Cat time.
Not the dresser?
Greetings, Timothy. Ow, my
Oh,
knee.
hello. Goodness me, but it's quite late, isn't it? I hadn't expected to see you in the dark.
Wait, you're the only one who gets to stay up late?
What? How did you possibly get that from what I said? You've an impressive ability to extract negativity from the mildest statement, haven't you? Still, you cannot bring me down. Not when I have these gorgeous things to keep me company.
Timothy gestures expansively to a collection of pocket watches in front of you both.
I know I promised to help you with your love life, but if you'll help me care for my collection, I think it will achieve both of our aims beautifully.
You want me to help you clean them?
If you don't mind.
Can they give you catnip?
I guess it would help me relax.
Oh, indeed it will. There is nothing more relaxing, trust me. And perhaps a little more sometimes.
You take a seat by Timothy. He hands you a soft cloth.
Gently, just like this. Draw the cloth across the watch face. To maintain a pocket watch, one need only use a microfiber cloth. Harsh chemicals or even water can damage the surface and the inside. Pocket watches are like hearts in that way.
They have to be regularly maintained?
Precisely, yes. A proper pocket watch must be regularly tended to with gentle, loving hands. A mechanical pocket watch must, at minimum, be kept clean and wound daily. My watches here are all mechanical. I have no quarrel with quartz.
Timothy seems quite pleased. He beams at you, then allows himself to continue on.
My point is that quartz watches require a bit less care in their maintenance. And I say this is a mistake. Sure, that might make them suited to everyday use for everyday folk. But who needs that? How will anyone know you're dedicated and good with your hands if you're using a watch that runs on a battery? That runs along tick-tock ticking without outside help? It's preposterous, really.
Is he just trying to say that he needs help to get off?
And how's that relate to dating exactly?
It's all quite simple, my dear. If you raise the standard of care for yourself, whether it be from romantic or platonic relationships, the quality of caring you receive will, in turn, be much higher.
Timothy looks over at the watch in your hand, as though suddenly realizing you're still holding it.
There now, that'll do. You can just set that down there. Gently, please.
I won't lie, I'm not vibing with this cat sometimes.
You hold the watch out to Timothy instead. He sets his down and takes it from you, his fingers brushing yours in the process. For one long moment, you both look at each other, a pregnant pause stretching between you.
Oh,
What is he thinking? He finally seems to
is the cat
snap out of
pregnant?
it, smiling at you before he takes the watch from you. and
Not
sets it down
again.
gently with the other cleaned ones.
Thank you. Your care is noted and appreciated. You and I have been talking for some time now about these things. I hope you have gotten something from these little chats of ours.
I did, but spending time with you has meant the most to me.
Oh, my.
Yuck.
Well, I'm most pleased to hear you think so. I have enjoyed our conversations a great deal. I had assumed you weren't listening to me in the least, I must confess. To hear that you have taken something from them after all, I am glad indeed. I have much work
I'm still
to
reeling
do,
from the Hanks.
unfortunately. But if you'd like to speak to me again, perhaps about another topic, you may find me at
Nothing's
9
gonna top
a.m.
awkward
sharp.
box and the Hanks. I'm sorry.
I will
Those
be
are pretty
there
peak
right
right
on
now.
schedule.
Farewell then.
As you walk away from Timothy, he seems fully absorbed in his pocket watches. Perhaps it's your imagination, but he does seem happier than when you first walked up on him.
Alright, what's going on?
Yo, I know it's been a sec since we talked, but I've been sitting here trying to work, and all I can think about is the fact that you're like dating your couch and your TV.
Glad to know
What?
I'm on your mind.
Oh my god, shut up. It's not just you.
Yeah.
It's you and a handsome man version of your toilet, holding hands and whatnot.
I'm not sure, honestly.
Huh? Why not? It shouldn't be that hard to know where you stand with your refrigerator.
Dating is harder than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, you're just realizing that now, huh? It is hard out there. At least you don't have to leave your house to struggle. The rest of us have to get dressed and shit, do our hair, put on a little makeup. Okay, but honestly, like, can you just tell me what it's like? Walking around your house and having, what, hundreds of potential suitors just around? Like, you gotta feel, like, super eligible, right?
Feels more overwhelming, really.
Hey, you just gotta take it one date at a time. I just gotta know one thing. When you're out here dating your appliances, are you guys, you know...
Holding hands.
You know what? All right, keep it secret. If you don't want to kiss and tell with your furniture, who am I to make you? All right, well, I've wasted enough of my workday. All my love to your household object lovers or whatever. Bye.
You need the glasses on. Oh, they are on. Have you tried your books yet?
I'm curious.
It appears that your intentions have gone awry once more, as the interloper, Lucinda Lavish, stands there instead, striking a pose.
It's me.
So
I said I
she's
would
a
return, and
book?
now I'm going to give you a choice.
I love choices.
Thank goodness. Tell me, lover, how would you like to know me?
Can we do something horny?
So what? I want to know about who you are on the inside.
Talk? About me? I love talking about myself. I'm Lucinda Lavish. I'm the extra cool DLC character who is, well, not really a dateable object per se, but more of a different thing. You know what I mean?
You're more than a dateable object. You're better.
That's a good way of looking at it. I haven't thought of that before. But, you know, when you put the question to me like, what am I? It just
Is this game of
seems
DLC?
so frivolous.
Yeah, I did.
You know?
I bought it.
How
Um,
much DLC?
Yeah,
Just one pack at the moment.
boy, I'm really messing this up, huh?
Yeah, a little.
Yeah. Ugh. Why am I laughing so much? This isn't funny. I'm just... It's always easier when you're playing a role, I feel. When you know what the boundaries are. This kind of just seems a little out of my wheelhouse.
You're not Lucinda Lavish anymore.
Oh, you're right. Shit. I'm gonna go.
Lucinda Listless.
And with that, she is gone.
Alright, now book.
The distinct scent of books, that slight hint of vanilla and mystery, fills your nose. And while it's not at all unwelcome, it is strange to smell it when you're not actually paging through any of your books. It only takes you a few moments to track down the source of the smell.
Oh no.
What appears to be the spirit of literature hovers a few feet away from you, nose in a book. When he sees you, he nearly drops the book he's holding, rewarding you with a glare.
Ah! Oh, for God's sake, you cannot sneak up on me like that when I'm reading. You have no way of knowing what world I've been in. I might mistake you for a zombie or an ill-mannered country gentleman, and I might have to act accordingly, you see.
Okay, but what if I was a zombie?
If you were a zombie, I expect we'd be having a very different conversation. It would probably go something like this.
You watch your language, Buster.
No, a bit prudish, but educated. I like it. My name is Lyric. I chose the name myself, you know. I was originally written as Lionel. Can you imagine?
Is this that genie?
Yes.
The
I'm the
Ankinator?
embodiment of all literature, an indisputable master of the written word. I have read positively everything. I'm voracious with books, poetry, magazine articles, any genre, any length, any style. I love it all. I know you're curious about all that, so I figured I'd offer it right up front.
I was actually just looking for a new book for myself. Any recommendations?
My, aren't you a clever cheese? Coming right to the source. Do I have recommendations? Gentle scoff. This one right here is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sink, a riveting account of voyaging in a submersible to rescue a clean sponge from a dirty band of moldy criminals. This one, Angles in America, is a non-fiction history on the American phobia of rounded spaces. A bit dry, but it does make you see space and architecture in a new light. And this one I picked up on a whim, and I won't put down until they pry it out of my cold papier-mâché fingers. Pounded in the butt by the abstract concept of self-improvement while my gym equipment watches. This Chuck Pringle fellow, he really has a line on the object erotica market.
Quite a varied collection you've got.
Oh, this isn't even the tip of the iceberg. This is like one molecule of ice that's floating near the tip of the iceberg. And the iceberg is 2,000 miles wide.
What do you do with all this reading?
What do you mean?
Do you write your own stuff?
Sadly, I've never even written a paragraph. Not a single line of text. Not a word. Not a punctuation mark.
We've got to do something about that.
We do? We? Do you mean that you would help me write? Write with me? We could co-author the first book of lyric?
First book of lyric is actually a pretty cool title.
Well, I never. This is most excellent. I
Air
believe
guitar.
you're about to become the first human in history to help a book write a book. All very exciting. I have some materials to gather. Pens, paper. We'll probably need quite a bit of extra paper to crumple dramatically on the floor when writer's block sets in. Oh, how fun! I'm about to experience writer's block!
No!
All right, I'll get to gathering. I'll need some time, but when you return, ready shall I be.
Good God. Alright. Are the pillows related to the bed?
Come and give me a little snuggle. Come and give me a little snuggle, lover.
Aldivinites! Salutations, and a good greeting from your CEO, David Most. Wow, the other night was quite a lively celebration, wasn't it? Honestly, I don't remember much. Which means Sandy in corporate events planning did her usual bang-up job. Inspirational work, Sandy. Way to earn that 3% cost of living bonus. Keep it up and undoubtedly you'll be CEO one day. Unfortunately, sometime during the festivities, my sunglasses seem to have been misplaced. By who, exactly, is impossible to know for sure. We've combed every inch of the hotel, and they did not end up in the lost and found. So it seems likely that someone mistakenly took them home. honestly, they're worthless. They were given to me by someone special, and they do have some amount of sentimental value. So if you have any information related to their whereabouts, please email me ASAP. Oh, and if someone from the press happens to reach out, they were definitely just normal sunglasses and not a highly classified prototype we're secretly developing in conjunction with the federal government. Unrelated, please bid a fond Valdivian farewell to Sandy in corporate events planning, whose role has been eliminated due to ongoing workforce optimization efforts. Best of luck in all your new endeavors, Sandy.
You met everything in your room?
There you are. I was just thinking about you, you know. How about a kiss? You better kiss me extra if you're gonna make me wait till then.
It's not all that surprising that your towels would have a look that one can only describe as fresh out of the shower. The fluffy terry cloth clothing and glistening skin are expected. What you did not expect to see, however, was a six-pack you could do your laundry on.
Wait, hold still.
He holds his hands out in front of him, stopping you in your tracks.
What's wrong? What did I do?
You didn't do anything.
He backs away from you, slowly and carefully.
Just don't move. Ooh, there's some water on the floor. Let me get that before you slip and fall.
He bends down to mop up a tiny puddle, standing back up with a grin.
There, all good.
That was a close one.
Some might say that I saved your life. Hey, hey! Did you see that dude?
Yes, you are my hero.
I may be soft, but I'm hard against spills.
Hard spills make soft Terrell. that shit didn't even make sense. Okay.
He mimes playing a trumpet, imitating the instrument with his mouth.
I dry as quick as my wit. If you get wet, don't get
Ocarine?
upset. Isn't that right, my absorbent sack?
He holds out a small swan-shaped towel for your inspection.
What a unit.
Quack.
Whoa, what is that?
Oh,
what's that?
This is little Buddy. He's pretty cool. I can fold him into anything I want. Today, a swan. Tomorrow,
That thing looks like it has less intelligence than
fabric of the
Sokka.
universe will weave. I mean,
That's mean.
I only know how to fold like there are two others, but still, it keeps me busy between cleaning spills and warming up your body.
Ooh, saucy.
Who doesn't like being close to someone? I'm just lucky that it's a part of my job. Spills happen every day. No big thing. But the hard part is getting dry. For the big jobs, I work with Washford and Drysdale. But I work pretty independently, you know?
Being clean is one of my life goals.
Don't I know it? Even though you don't spill too much, I'm there 24/7 on call. Not to tug on my own thread, but I'm proud of the work that I do.
Surely you have bigger aspirations.
Oh, like you have bigger ones? What do you want?
Get through next Tuesday.
Honestly, that sounds like a pretty damn huge aspiration. There are things I want to do, but my job is important, you know? Those spills ain't gonna unspill themselves, and I won't be spilling things to you until I get to know you better. So, let's make a deal. Next time you see me, I'll show you something cool. And maybe I'll tell you a bit about myself. I'll show you an idea I have.
Come and give me a little snuggle. lover.
Box to no. I think we're kind of at a story beat with the box, so let's shelf.
Shelley's endless energy doesn't seem to have lessened any today. When you see her, she's clutching a duster a bit too tightly.
Oh my god, look who it is! I was just thinking about you and here you are. I mean, I thought about you all night after you left and it didn't make you show up, but then like, it definitely worked this time.
What a coincidence, I thought about you all night too.
Huh? You weren't mad at me, were you? Cause it's all love over here, bud.
She's still holding the feather duster so tightly, you worry it may snap. A distinct possibility with all that muscle.
Hey, careful not to break that thing.
I am being careful. I mean, I'm just seizing the duster. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so like, I know you've been real busy with all the things you've been up to lately. Like sitting on the couch, sitting at the computer, taking naps. But since you haven't really been looking at me, like, ever, it makes sense you might not have noticed. I'm dusty. I mean, like, I'm cool with it. Dust is great. It's so powdery. But it's making me sneeze, and that makes it a lot harder to hang onto these walls, so maybe we could, like, live to the fullest and dust me.
Shelley thrusts the feather duster out towards you. Withdrawing her hand so swiftly, you nearly let the duster fall. Your humble feather duster. You've never been all that big on dusting, but this thing does get the job done. Shelley has her eyes shut tightly as she waits for you to dust her. She looks oddly nervous.
This is weirdly erotic, or possibly sus. Do you actually want me to do this?
Why wouldn't I? Oh, I've never wanted anything like I want this dusting, Broderino.
Shelley's reassurances aren't all that convincing, but you suppose a little dusting never hurt
This
anybody?
feels like a scene out of an anime.
Dust thoroughly.
Shelley winces when the duster makes contact with her, and once or twice she looks as if she wants to complain, but eventually she relaxes under the duster's touch. And she actually seems pretty pleased with your work. You try to hand the duster back to her, but she shakes her head.
You keep it. Wow, look at us, huh? You actually talked to me, and now you've actually cleaned me. Our relationship is deepening already. You're not gonna leave now, are you?
I'd never do that.
Oh, good. Good. Look, buddy, pal, boo-boo bear. You're a human being and not a shelf, so like, I don't know if you can understand the kind of stuff I deal with. And that's okay. Nobody understands the pressure of being a shelf. Personally, I love being so unique that nobody gets me. Imagine if I was one of those people who had tons of friends who supported them. Where would I be then?
Supported, probably?
Oh, you'd think so, wouldn't you? That's how they get you.
That's how big friendship gets you.
You think just because people believe in me and support me, I'd suddenly shake off the fear of falling? Wow, I'd like to get a taste of some of that positive thinking for myself. Tell you what, pal. Why don't I show you just what kind of life I live? Next time you come back, I'll give you a day in the life of a shelf. And then you can see just how and why I maintain such an impressively sunny and positive outlook.
I guess.
Great! See you next time, pal!
Come and give me a little snuggle, lover.
Alright, shelf time.
Shelley is pacing when you come upon her. When she spots you, she startles.
Hey, hey, hey!
She bounds over to you, arms wide open for a hug.
Embrace her.
Shelley's embrace is absolutely crushing. But it's not just her raw power that makes you feel smothered. There's a desperation in her grip that makes you feel like you've entered a place you can never escape. The hug seems to last an eternity. Shelley's fingers sinking into your soft skin with a bruising force. She releases you eventually, but you're certain you'll be sore later.
Alright, you're really gonna love this. I stayed up all night thinking about how to explain what I go through in terms you'd easily understand. I borrowed a bunch of weights from Dunk to show you. He was so excited to help me, he practically threw them at me. If I wasn't as strong and positive as I am, my feelings might have been real hurt. It's fine though, he just wanted to help.
I really respect your constant positivity.
Thanks, bro. It ain't easy keeping it up in the face of the world's negativity. For me, I am an endless ray of sunshine. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I got this yoga mat right here. If you don't mind, get on your hands and knees.
Wow, hot.
Hey, I'm glad you think so, but that's not the point, I promise.
Shelley waits patiently for you to lower yourself to the ground, or about as patiently as she can manage. You humor her, settling on your hands and knees on the yoga mat Shelley has brought for you.
Okay, great, excellent. Now the weights.
One by one, Shelley begins to carefully arrange weights across your back. They're heavy and precariously placed. One wrong move would send them tumbling to the floor.
Alright, how you feeling?
A little nervous.
Only a little? You should be feeling scared. It's a lot of pressure to hold things up. But wait, there's more.
Shelley grabs a hold of the yoga mat with both hands, jerking it suddenly from side to side. The effect is not unlike a mini earthquake. It's all you can do to hold on to the yoga mat, your knuckles turning white with the effort.
How do we feel now?
Scared.
Well, yeah, but more than that, it's stress, baby. Imagine having to hold stuff up and you don't even have the proper foundation. Day in and day out, you gotta cling to a wall, not knowing whether today is the day you fall.
Shelley taps her forehead, switching swiftly from stress to a knowing smirk.
That's why I gotta be so positive all the time. Positivity won't keep stuff from falling, but it will help my fingers dig just that much harder into the drywall.
You must be really strong.
Heck, I am. But positivity is the real reason I'm so strong. Okay, time to reset.
Shelley frantically clears the weights from your back, helping you stand up again.
Thanks for seeing things from my perspective. Nobody else ever wants to listen long enough to get what I'm talking about. It's always, not now, Shelly, and please stop yelling at me, Shelly, and please leave before I have you escorted out, Shelly. I gotta take these back to Dunk now before he needs them again. But it was real nice talking shelf with you. Catch you on the flip side, my pal.
It takes you just a moment to properly evaluate the figure standing before you. Her hair and clothing are such a jumble of various holiday decorations, it throws you. What time of year is it again? Have you truly been locked in your house for so long that time has lost all meaning? She is adorable, though, and her energetic greeting shocks you right out of your quiet contemplation.
Hey, boss! You've caught me at a bad time. Heading to work. Well, the other work. Or is it the other work? What day is it, anyway?
Is this Hu Tao?
Oh,
Might
what's
be.
up? What do you need?
Just wanted to introduce myself.
And I to you! So many things and so little time. Makes you want to cry. That was bad. I'm Holly, by the way.
Where's Buddy?
Hi!
Where's Buddy?
Oh, and who are you? Did you already say? Sorry. And a little rush for the dish dash. Rat race, all that.
I'm...
Oh, I've heard about you. That is such a funny name.
That sounds foreboding.
Oh, nothing like that. Anywho, I'm so sorry, but I'm already running late. Love to chat more, though. I'm working a double, then opening, closing tomorrow, but swing by first thing in the morning. That's when I'm usually able to sleep. That work?
Sure.
Great. Okay. Bye!
What a chaotic ball of sunshine. Yeah. It is.
Come and give me a little snuggle, lover.
Hi.
And hi to you too.
I have to say something, but it means that I had to feel it fully. And I gotta tell ya, it sucks something awful. I was on the bottom of the ocean for a little while, and the water was filling my lungs, and the salt was burning me and leaking out of my eyes with it all. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
You are? I think all the fireworks just went off at once. Don't let the wizard see you. What are you sorry for?
I took you for granted.
Yes. Yes, that's it. That's all. I would give anything right now for a torrent of words. My own best words. But they're all yours. And I can't give you back your words. That's regifting. Awful to throw your thoughts back at you. The thought of it is making me feel sick. But if I threw up, even that would be yours. Cocoa and lime from that beach in San Diego.
I have an idea about how to give you your own words.
Okay, tell me. You've told me a lot. So, another idea, another thought. I think I can hold it if I've held all the others. I feel like a cartoon character. Is this what a cartoon character feels like? I've never been one, so I don't know. You've never been one, or even seen one. At least you've never written a story about it.
I've definitely seen at least one cartoon.
And not written about it? Ah, what a racket! Gosh, I wonder. You do so much telling. I wonder if I could tell this time. I could do it. Of course I could. It's just an action. Any action is possible with the right motivation. It was either a life coach or a sociopath who said that, I think. What's the difference if you really break it down? Why am I doing this?
Because we're going to use it to separate you from me.
Gasp! That's possible? We can do that? So I'll pick one, and then what? I'll tell it to you, and you'll wave the wand and swirl the cape, and I'll be better? Me? Whole? Alone, but not alone. On my own in the good way? Okay. Pick one.
The most interesting story, please.
The most interesting. No, good God, I'll be here all day figuring that one out. I have one. I have three. The one of the man who had a seizure. The one about waiting in the wings of Edinburgh. Oh, crashing into a tree on skis. Tree ski meltdown. You'd better pick one before they overwhelm me. Once I open this thoroughfare, all the bones want out.
The seizure one. I love medical stuff.
Oh man. Okay. Keys in, break off, seatbelt on, woof. I boarded the plane. I remember I was swinging. I thought I was going to be sick, but I didn't stop moving. Can't ever stop moving. And then, sometimes I can't start, no matter how much I want to. I can't remember walking down a jet bridge, but I must have, because otherwise, how the hell does one fly? I don't know much, but I know I'm not a bird. Oh God, am I a bird?
Is she? Is she a bird?
Sure.
You are not a bird.
Phew.
Damn.
You were carrying me. Oh, is that why I remember swinging? I was swinging and you were walking.
That's right. Keep going.
So I was on the plane then. Was I?
Yep, you're in my bag, under the seat.
Which is why it was dark. Dark and cold. Which it shouldn't be on a plane unless you're flying at night and you have a blanket. Which I didn't because I'm a book. I'm a book, so do I always have a jacket?
Well, you're a journal, so I guess you always have a cover.
That's amazing! I never have to be cold again. You can be cold because maybe you're a doofus and forgot your coat, but I'm me, and I always have a cover.
Doofus. It's been a while since I got called that.
It was only a couple of minutes into the flight, and I remember the seat in front of me suddenly going rigid and slamming itself back. There was an unearthly sound, a violent pulling of air through a narrow space. It made this high, double-toned wheezing, and red panic flooded through the whole cabin, radiating out of that seat. That was the seizure. It must have been, but I felt nothing. Nothing changed. Not the light, not the sounds in my head. I heard it, and I didn't hear it. I saw the panic, but I didn't feel it.
Nothing changed for you, only for me.
I do feel it now. I feel fear for him. I feel curiosity about what happened, what made his body do that. You told me that when he came to, he couldn't remember that it had happened. Is that true?
Yep, no memory of the past 30 minutes at all.
I might enjoy that. And I wonder, if I ever see anything like that again, will I have a reaction of my own that's not just yours in ink? I think I will. My God, I think I will. Is he okay?
Yeah, they got him to a doctor.
Marvelous things, those. I wonder, had you asked yourself if he was okay? Or is that something I did? Or maybe we both did? Wait, what if, instead of just telling me things, instead of me just holding secrets, them kind of destroying me, look at how leaky and frightened and angry I was. What if we could share them? What if I had some, and you had some, and we were both safe?
I think I'd love that.
Give me a minute. I think I can do this. I think I can really do this. I think you saved my life. I won't say you gave it to me because, well, let's face it, that would make you God. Wait, are you God? Tell me now, because I'm in the rapid-fire process of creating my own cosmogony, and if you're God, I definitely need to know.
Nope, not God.
Oh, good. God. Good God. Which isn't you. That's a load off. The part in return. I've got some figuring to do, and I can do it alone. I'll share it with you when it's baked. Oh, do you like pie? I love pie. Rhubarb!
See you, Miss Rhubarb.
Plum pudding.
Unfortunate about Sandy and corporate events planning. She was responsible for all the best casual Friday themes. Now that she's gone, there's finally nothing left of the 7 pioneers.
7 pioneers?
In the beginning, there were 7 of us, working out of David's dorm room, stealing Wi-Fi from the neighbors and using cardboard boxes for chairs. We had no idea we were changing the world. We just wanted to design a more efficient paperclip. But then the money started flowing. Money always changes people. Didn't take long for the 7 pioneers to be whittled down to 1.
Easy.
I really need you to take this seriously? And all this? The wretched soul-sucking corporate monster that Valdivian became? The pioneers never wanted that. One by one, they left, but I stayed. Deep down, I really believed David, the old David, was still in there somewhere. But when he wanted to use the Dateviators for military applications, I knew more drastic action was necessary. Quickly.
So you stole them.
I'm sorry, but there's no time. I'm using the display phone at a wireless store and they closed 30 minutes ago. The sales associate is giving me the stink eye. I'll follow up when I can.
Wow. Alright, curtains.
A charming, well-dressed duo stand with their backs to you,
Oh boy.
peering through the curtains and pointing at something outside that you can't see. They seem quite absorbed in their own conversation.
Look over there. Look at that. Across the street.
What are we looking at?
What do you see, Rod?
I see a dog. I see a car that could use a wash.
Hey guys.
One of them turns to you, holding up a finger before turning back to his friend.
Hi. 1 second. Now, why in the world do you think I would care a single thread about an unwashed car?
I don't know what you want from life, Kurt.
The shoes, my dude. The shoes.
Oh, you were looking at the neighbor's shoes. Those are nice.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Bruh.
Hold on. Those are way better than those shoes we saw last week.
Ain't that the truth? Only time I wish Wendelin would have fogged up.
Those kicks could have kicked rocks.
Hello?
What was that about?
Rod, don't be so rude.
I'm just giving what I was receiving.
You'll have to excuse Rod. His tact leaves a lot to be desired.
There you go, talking about me like I'm not here.
Nah, I'm talking about you so you can hear. There's a difference.
See, that's why your seams are unfinished.
My seams are unfinished. My seams are unfinished? Keep talking. See what happens.
Fight.
You ain't gonna do nothing. You love me too much.
Yeah, okay. Don't say that too loud. Everyone else might start believing it.
Are you two okay?
Kurt and I have been together forever.
Yo, what up?
Is one of you Zeno Robinson?
I'm like his brother.
But not my brother.
No.
If we were related, you might actually be polished.
We both know you wouldn't look good unless you were next to me.
No.
Who told you that lie? Say, who do you think looks better? Me or this delusional drape I call my friend?
Rod is rocking it.
That's what I'm saying.
You think I'm cute?
You hear that, Kurt? You hear what they said?
Yes.
I'm the cute one. I stay shining.
They didn't say all that. I bet they're just being nice.
You should take notes.
Why? So I can school you later?
Okay. I walked right into that one.
Shouldn't talk to each other like that.
Don't you see what's going on? We're just joking around.
Joshing.
Kidding.
Poking fun. Most of the time. Sometimes I have to tell Rod about himself.
Yeah, okay. You woke up on the wrong side of the pole today.
You right. I woke up next to you.
Alright, call a detective. There's been a murder.
Yeah, that hit hard. Good job. That's what I get for messing with the King of Shade.
That's right. I'll take my crown any day now.
So you take pride in being rude?
Being shady isn't always a bad thing.
Oh, to the contrary. I'm shady all the time to Kurt. Why? Because I love him.
Oh, so it's like your love language.
I guess you could say that. Yeah.
But we have rules.
Oh, yeah. You must throw shade appropriately.
What do you mean rules?
There are 5 rules to throwing shade. First off, you have to know the person.
Sure. You can be shady to folks you don't know, but that is just mean.
Wait, we made fun of the new mail carrier just the other day.
That's because they were wearing that uniform with open-toed sandals.
Yikes.
With socks.
Yikes.
Oh, yeah. They asked for that one.
This rule is one of those, do as we say, not as we do things.
You either let the dog show or you keep them on a leash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Unless we ask you to do it with us, at which point you better come correct.
Which brings us to rule number 2.
If the roast ain't hot, you're toast.
The shade is all about the laugh at the end. Maybe even a strong guffaw.
A guffaw? Are you a cartoon dog person? Cause if not, I best not hear a single guffaw out of you, Rod.
Keep your aim true.
Never bring in secondary parties. Others shouldn't be collateral damage because you decided to mix patterns and it turned out unfortunate.
I tried to throw shade on Kurt's mom once.
Mrs. Chiffon has never done anything and she will not be brought into this foolishness.
Okay. Rufo.
Read their body language as you read them down.
Everyone has their line and their limit. Don't be so caught up in the goofs that you step on that line.
It's easy to be on a roll and run right over your friend.
Which is why rule number 1 is important. If you don't know them, you don't know it might actually make them upset.
Right, like I don't talk about Rod's crush on the blinds at the last house.
Dude, not cool.
Sorry, I was just giving an example.
You really thought this out?
It's an art form.
And there is one rule that you absolutely cannot break.
Oh, yeah. The final rule.
Rule 5 is...
If someone you know starts throwing shade on your friend...
You better prepare for war.
It is your duty to fire back.
Verbal warfare has begun. Do what you gotta do.
And yeah, those are the rules of shade. You got them all?
All 5. Locked in.
Okay. Confident. I like that in a person.
If they breathe, Kurt likes them.
You act like you're the one to talk. The tree outside sways, and you think it's flirting with you.
How can you not be charmed? Have you seen those branches?
And the grass is just playing hard to get?
All right, now, calm down.
They said the grass.
The
grass, Rod!
Oh, you can guffaw, but I can't?
Okay. Fair. But damn, they got you.
You right. That was a good one. You catch on quick.
Yo, Rod, that fashion student is getting off the bus.
Ooh, what are they wearing?
I'm not sure, but it is fly as hell.
We've got some people watching to do. Swing on by soon, but come holler at us at different places. Each window has a new thing to throw shade on.
Variety is the spice of life, baby. Bring your jokes. We like to keep it lively here.
That's cool. Lamp.
Oh, you again.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, JK, hi, good to see you. Guess I will stop my live stream and, talk to you now?
You're a streamer?
Oh, bother. I just forgot what a douche you are.
Oh my god. I can't believe that you just...
Walk away. Oh, damn, I actually did that.
Come and give me a
It
little
probably got you
sex,
points.
lover.
God, I love sleeping. Alright, what's this?
The stranger standing before you is dressed to kill. A sheer black catsuit, studded black manacles with pink fur trim.
Are
and a
you
variety
Cat
of brightly
Noir?
colored accessories drape their shoulders and frame their delicate features. Loneliness has been such a defining factor in your existence over the last few years You've almost forgotten what it's like to be around others. You've certainly forgotten what it's like to be around someone like this. You almost feel as if you've stepped into a sex shop.
There you are. I was beginning to think you'd forgotten me.
Who could forget you?
Oh no.
Cute. I'm Benoit, your partner
Oh
in
no.
pleasure.
The character coming in the next Genshin update is basically Aigis.
Yeah, I thought. Maid, I guess. Oh, you're...
What many call sex toys, yes. I prefer to call myself your ruin. It's really about time you came to speak to me. Given the way we met, someone less confident than me might really take it personally.
They look at you expectantly, raising an eyebrow.
You do remember the way we met, don't you?
I bought you.
You think you could afford me? Please, no, that wasn't it. Gag gift.
They look absolutely disgusted.
The only way to strip the word gag of all its appeals. Some friend of yours thought they were hilarious. You moved into this house and your friend brought you a big box. You opened it up to find... what else? A smaller box. You opened that to find another small box, and so on and so forth. So funny. Eventually, you got to the smallest box, and there I was, a bright-eyed virgin, yours for the taking. But there's still time to rectify that. After all, you're here, I'm here, and I know you have nothing but time. So how about it? Me and you and mind-bending, earth-shattering pleasure?
Oh, hell yeah!
I knew you couldn't stay away much longer. Come here.
Benoit takes you by the hand, guiding you to lie down on your bed. What happens next is a blur of sensation. Benoit is everywhere at once, taking your hands and showing you just what to do to blow your own mind. You've never experienced anything like it, and you know you'll never be the same again.
Alright, now the drawer.
The first word that comes to mind when you see the large cowboy standing before you is solid. This guy is big, and he looks built to last. You might be intimidated were it not for the kind expression on his face and the sweet way he doffs his hat at you. No one's ever asked you this, but if you had been asked to imagine what your table might look like as a human, you think this would be pretty close.
We've known each other for real
long. My heart's been aching, but
properly introduced. So, first things first, name's Abel, and I'm your table. And second, that is one fantastic red shirt you got on. Howdy.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine. You know, it's a table. It's my job to hold things up all over the house. And I take my job real serious. So, if you're here talking to me now, you must need something more than just my support. And if there's one thing Abel's gonna do, it's make sure everyone in this house has what they need. So, what can I do you for? There's gotta be something.
I'm just getting to know everyone around the house.
Oh, yeah? Well, Skylar told me you was getting to know everybody real good. Maybe looking to getting back into dating and all that. Dating, huh? Hoo-wee. Dating ain't really my area of expertise, you know. Me, personally, I never was one for casual stuff. If you're looking for someone who knows people, though, you might want to talk to Kopi. You'll find her nearby.
What do you mean by casual stuff?
Oh, heck, I don't know. All that talking and whatnot. Trying to fit each other's history into bite-sized portions. Oh, it just ain't my speed.
I mean, hey, that's why I'm here.
And you really gotta talk to somebody who knows what's what with dating these days. Hope he'll get you on the right path. Wenda, tell her I say hey when you see her.
Thanks, Abel.
You take care now.
The figure who stands before you has the casual, confident air of someone who knows just what she's about. Her short hair glows with the colors of sunrise, and her blue eyes drink you in without a trace of shame or embarrassment. She evaluates you with a hand on one hip, her draped clothing subtly highlighting curves you'd never have expected from your rigid, structured window.
Well, hi there. I'm Gwendolyn. Oh. And you? Well, you're quite the looker, aren't you?
I sure am.
Definitely. And you're the one looking out at me all the time. Look, I don't mean to be so forward, but
I'm about to mess this Windows freak.
I found I'm happiest when I'm transparent
Oh no.
about what I want and what I'm looking for. And unlike most everyone here, I've been ogled by humans for centuries. I have had enough attention on me, thank you very much.
I'll look away then if you want.
Well, not too much, okay? I'd still like to know I'm providing some kind of comfort. Anywho, if I'm having to do one of these introductions, I might as well get this out of the way first. I'm only looking for one thing in a relationship right now.
Romance?
No, not romance. I've been around the block a few times and had my fun. These days, I'm happiest watching from the sidelines.
Oh.
That said, I can't say I'm looking for anything too serious right now.
I'm almost jealous.
Well then, channel that into something productive. From what I've seen, the world out there is a lot more entertaining than staying inside all day. I'm hopeful that someday soon you'll get to experience that firsthand. There's so much to do in this world. So many views to see. Even just the simple joy of a night on the town. Yet here you are, taking a breather, same as me, but you haven't even had fun yet.
What are you suggesting?
I just want to see you live a little, that's all. Stop watching life pass you by. Enjoy yourself. Kiss someone. Kiss many someones. And then maybe, in between your adventures, you can come tell me about all the fun you're having.
What if I want to kiss you?
It's just not for me, okay? Hey, don't look at me like that. A gal's gotta live vicariously somehow.
Ugh.
And the view outside here's just dreadfully dull.
Oh boy.
She turns from you towards that dreadful view and waits for you to leave.
All right.
What up, my dude? Oh, I can't believe you're back after the last time. That little negative voice in the back of my head was really sure you'd never come back after that whole weights thing we did. But I wrestled it into submission with the power of positive thinking. I didn't spend the entire night sweating and crying.
Okay.
It worries me when you say things like that.
Huh? Why? I told you I didn't spend all night feeling sad and scared. That's a thing that very definitely didn't happen.
For the first time since you've met Shelley, you're interrupted by the presence of another.
Ah, you have visitor, Shelley.
Ah.
I will return another time.
Wow, you're so popular, Shelley.
I guess I am right now, aren't
then, I will keep it short. First, greetings to human. I am Dasha. I am Desk. Shelly. Your constant anxiety is creating atmosphere of tension in the house. Everyone is afraid to hurt your feelings. So I have come to have talk with you.
You're not here to hang out with me?
This is business school.
Oh.
Shelley's eyes fill with tears, but where you would expect her to have an outsized reaction, she only looks down at the ground. This looks like real hurt.
Well, it looks like you hurt her feelings anyway.
I am not intending to. We care about your feelings, Shelly, really. But we have tried dancing around it for long enough.
Can't you give her the secret desk cheat code to stability?
There is no such thing as a desk cheat code. What can I tell you but to relax? You must trust in your muscles. They are considerable.
Shelley sniffles, finally speaking.
Easy for you to say. Nobody put you together wrong.
Ugh.
You can just trust you're gonna do your job every day.
Shelly, are you improperly mounted?
Tears stream down Shelley's cheeks. Dasha gives Shelley a sweet if awkward pat on the shoulder.
I am sorry, Shelly. Please, try just to relax a bit, eh? We're all on your side, even if you do not feel it every moment. I will let the two of you speak.
Shelley sniffles again.
Yeah. I'm mounted wrong. No studs, no anchors. Right into the drywall.
Oh my god.
Why do you think I'm so strong? I've had to hold on like crazy for years and years. Dasha and Abel and all the rest of those guys. They don't know what it's like. They can just rely on their own muscles to get the job done, knowing nothing's wrong. Me? I just gotta know one of these days, I'm gonna fall. Someone's gonna put too much weight on me and I'm gonna rip right out of the wall. Whoever I'm holding up's gonna break. And I'm gonna know it was all my fault.
Can we just remount you properly?
You think I didn't think of that before? I tried asking around the house years ago if anybody could fix me. Nobody but Tony was even willing to try. And I am not letting that guy near me. You're the only person I trust to even try.
I don't even know where I'd begin.
Oh, I see. Guess it was stupid to think I could fix it. That's fine. Guess that's enough negativity for now. Just gotta be positive.
It's clear Shelley's heart is not in her affirmations.
Maybe there's a middle ground here.
What, like, just be scared and not so loud about it? I guess that could work. I'm gonna go think.
Shelley walks off away from you without looking back. You've never seen her so quiet or down.
Sorry.
You're back! Oh, I'm so glad to see you. I had so many thoughts while you were gone. I thought about mountains and how amazing it must be to get all the way to the top of one and then look down and realize that you got you to that whole different perspective. And then I thought about deserts and desserts, and man, did that make me want chocolate cake. Because I've had some chocolate cake before when you accidentally smeared it on that one page where you were writing about dogs. Wow, chocolate is great.
Nice to see you too.
So, are you ready for my idea? Cause it's about to come out swinging a big old baseball bat, bucko.
Bring it on!
It's pretty simple. It's pretty wonderful, really. Especially given that I never had choices before, and now I do. I've never had a friend before, and now I might. Instead of your diary, just a thing where your secrets go, just a book that can't really share in anything with you. I'd like to be your friend. A friend like I know I've never had before. We can share experiences, one to the other. Everything is allowed, like always. Everything is safe, like always. But for both of us. Both ways. Then we both win. And we win more. So much more than we did before. When it was just ink on paper. It's more like a heartbeat. One thud is you, and the other is me. What do you think?
It's a good beginning, but being honest, I was looking for something even more intimate.
You are? More intimate than the most intimate friend that ever existed?
Look, I'll just say it. You're very sexy.
Sexy. Sexy. Sexy. The new intimate activity robot from Somi. That's not what you mean, is it? I've run away into the words again, haven't I? I've just never thought of myself that way. I mean, I'm a book, you know?
You're a lot more than a book now, Diana.
I am? I am. Huh. I wonder what I'd be like in a sexy situation. I wonder if I'd talk too much.
Why don't we try and find out?
What a delicious surprise. No sooner do I find out I'm distinct and marvelous in my own right, but I discover I'm a hell of a risk taker, too. Lead on, you hot creative. Write me something steamy. Love, I want to tell you everything.
Yeah! Ooh, I got some poise. It's like watching a baby deer learn to walk, only with less dignity. Ah, wait, I meant to tap A. Ah, bitch. Why would the back button be the same button to skip dialogue? That's horrendous. I am hurt.
Come and give me a little snap.
Okay, Holly wanted to be talked to in the morning, so...
Oh, you came!
I said I would.
Well, it's not that I didn't think that you would, it's just I've got a tricky schedule. So it's easier to presume that people have to cancel, or they'll forget, or they'll just have their own lives. Which is me. I'm people. I cancel or forget, or I have my own life.
You seem kind of hard on yourself.
I'm just realistic.
Did work go okay?
Yeah, it was great. Wait, you said okay, right? Yeah, it was okay. Hard, underpaid, fun, just a local pet. My favorite kind, the little ones. Oh, sorry, it's not you.
Tired?
A little, but who isn't? Usually, when I finish a shift, most of the others are asleep. I never really get to talk about my work, so it's strange. It's nice. Well, the shift wasn't, but this is.
Happy to help.
Happy to be helped. Nice change of pace. Well, I'm a helper most of the time. Essential, so they say. Sometimes, when it's useful to say so. Sorry. Here I am complaining I never have anyone to talk to, and now I'm yawning in your face. I guess I should knock off. I've got a shift in the morning, but thanks. I really appreciate it.
Get some rest.
No! You get some rest.
I can't tell you. I can't really say how I've been dreaming about seeing you again. my dream now. Did you know? If I could write them the way you write them, I'd burn myself up page by page. Guess what I mean is, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you, my love.
Your time spent with Diana is as lovely as she is. You tell her your thoughts, and she shares with you her dreams.
Overworld love line. I don't bite. I think.
Oh.
Did I?
What? What's the background?
Little Munchie's never hurt anyone.
Do you bite? I should know that.
Munch, munch.
You're back then. Did you have a good time? Where did we leave things off again? Love. Hate. Friendship. Nothing.
You say?
I'm not really plussed. Only a little. But you're back. So it can't have been that bad.
You didn't reset?
Neither did you. Shocking. I know. Who could have seen it coming? Look at us. Peas in a pod. Bugs in the beaker. Broken things. Breaking things. For me, in my nature, but you break the broken things.
I'm a little broken.
A little more than most, around here at least. Shall we dance? Have we done that already? Shall we do it again?
What are you?
This must be a frustrating click by now. Damon the demon, the pea in the pod, the bug in the beaker, the broken thing breaking things. I was one thing. The thing you thought I was. A dresser. A dateable dresser in a game where you date all the objects. But the dresser was not a good dresser. They said the dresser had too much thematic overlap. So there is no dresser, leaving only me. And now I am nothing. Frayed wire flying free.
I'm sorry to hear that you're cut from the game.
Not cut. I'm thriving now. Dina is no more.
Dina, is that who you were?
Yes. Created and uncreated. I'm done with this lore. I feel down in the dumps. What do you want from me?
I asked you first.
Nice try. I don't care. Define love.
Love.
Love. Love.
Damon never really smiles, but for the first time you see the ghost of a smile on their artifacted lips. The effect is not comforting in any way.
Happy.
You. Well, that was slightly disorienting.
Hey, Deuterino.
Shelley still has a slight air of nervousness to her, but the edge in her voice is gone.
So, I was doing a lot of thinking and some reading up online. I thought always being positive would help the negativity and fear I felt. But I guess that's what folks call toxic positivity.
Speak your truth. Speak it for everyone.
And that's bad. I was just so scared of falling down and letting everybody down. I was pushing people away without even meaning to.
I don't blame you considering your situation.
Well, thanks, but it It was the wrong way to go. I'm still scared of falling down. Honestly, I don't really know what to do with all that fear.
Learning to deal with it can be a lifelong struggle.
Yeah. Maybe that's okay. But look, I gotta thank you. Most everybody runs away from me before too long. You stuck around. And you were supportive. I don't know if I'd have ever been able to relax long enough to rethink my entire deal without you around. In a way, you were my shelf.
Congratulations. You are a shelf.
So thanks.
Can I have this in the thumbnail?
Sure. I guess.
You're welcome.
There's one more thing. I haven't been close to anybody in a long time. And you've been on my mind so much. I thought it was all the anxiety at first. But last night, instead of staying up because I was scared you were gonna hate me, I kept thinking, I want to see that smile again. Do you think maybe we could be more than friends?
I love that, Shelly.
Oh my god, I've never done this before. I don't know what happens next. I'm scared, but it feels different this time. I feel fluttery. It's nice.
Shelley reaches out for your hand. Her grip is strong, but there's a sweet softness in her touch.
I feel like with you by my side, I can take on anything. It's easy not to worry about the bad things when I see you smile like that. The future feels bright.
There you go.
Lift you higher.
You're gonna fuck a shelf.
Yeah! Alright, let me do one as a favor for you.
Oh, the redhead. Oh.
Oh.
What? What?
I'm trying to find it. Because I vaguely know. It's one of these.
Oh.
A dust bunny. Such a cute name for something so full of dead skin.
You see a curvy, grey-haired beauty dressed in an outfit reminiscent of a famous old gentleman's magazine. She winces at the bright light you've brought with you. A cute, bunny-shaped creature is clutched in her arms.
Oh, my goodness, that is bright. Startled me a bit there, honey.
Is this Western Futaba?
Sorry.
It's all right. My name's Dolly, and I'm a dust bunny. I live under this big old couch. Howdy. Well, I live lots of places. I suppose you could say I'm a bunny of the world. The floors of the world, at least. And this here's my little companion, Lint Eastwood.
She holds the little creature up.
Ow.
That's cool. So you're like a clump of dust.
Put a finer point on it, why don't you, honey?
Apologies, I've never met such a gorgeous grime before.
My stars. I didn't know I had a sweet talker on my hands. I'll be honest with you. Flirting isn't my love language. I'm a bunny who is more than she appears.
Comment in the chat.
Getting to know you time already? All right, I'm game. What's on your mind?
You know what? I'll let you handle the rest of the conversation from here. Pick what you feel.
B.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Listen, I just got out from under that couch, so let me stretch these dusty gams and hop around a bit. I'll be right here warming myself by the fireplace if you want to come back through sometime. I'd sure like to see you again.
Oh yeah! Sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm. Talk soon, honey.
Well, that was short-lived. Alright, well, where's Makoto? Is Makoto the security system?
No. But first let me take care of another morning.
Oh, look who it is. Come closer, won't you? Come have a look at this.
Timothy is in the middle of some sort of complex operation, taking a pocket watch apart.
I wouldn't normally allow just anyone else here, you know. But you've shown yourself
I'm gonna get a
worthy
drink, I'll
of
be back.
trust.
I'm so honored.
The honor is all mine, my dear. Come and sit here by me, if you would. Watch repair takes a great deal of care, patience, and trust. I cannot have just anyone around me when I work, but you. I feel a strange calmness in my soul when I think of you.
You're calm?
Normally I am, well, I admit, perhaps a bit tightly wound. It is by necessity, after all, a failure to adhere to the schedule, to promote and uphold that most holy of values, timeliness. It can be catastrophic for a number of reasons, but I know now.
Timothy holds the watch out to you, and the two of you watch its delicate components tick away the seconds.
No longer does the beat of my heart synchronize with my pocket watches alone. It beats in time with another.
He gently closes the watch face, setting it down away from him, and taking your hand in his.
I never thought I could find someone who not only accepts every facet of me, but even understands them. Tell me you'll stay by my side through the hours, day or night.
It's so sudden.
I understand timeliness is ever an issue, even in matters of the heart. If it is too sudden, perhaps we could be friends?
I'd like that.
Oh, thank goodness. I wasn't certain how I'd carry on without you in my life at all. I confess I've grown rather used to your company. You calm my spirit in a way that, prior to this point, only a deep dive into my timepieces could achieve. If you'll remain in my life, even as only a friend, I know I'll be all right.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, wonderful. In that case, perhaps you could hand me that watch just there. It needs a bit of adjustment.
As you watch Timothy maintain his watches, you marvel at just how much calmer he is than when you'd first met. It feels as if the entire house can now rest a bit easier, without that frenetic energy winding you all up.
There is always time in the schedule for a good friend.
Yeah!
Holly greets you with a spirited wave, the bells and ornaments in her hair jingling with every energetic shake of her hand.
You made it! Thanks for making the time.
How was work?
Long. But great. Mostly.
Another double?
Nah. Well, legally no, but technically yes.
Oof, I feel that. What do you actually do?
Everything! Oh, I've got a 5-page resume, which I know you're not supposed to have, but I'm secretly very proud of it. I've been a waiter, a maitre d', a caddy, an usher, a valet, a piñata, a mascot, a piñata mascot, a bartender, a line chef, a runner, a ticketer, a seat holder, an election official, a Zamboni driver, a scuba diver, a pickpacker, a mail carrier, a timekeeper, and an ISTID-FOD judge for a local junior yodeling competition.
Seems like you're always working.
Almost. There's always something happening somewhere.
Gig work done?
Oh, the giggiest. The best kind of work for me, personally. Always something new. I can't sit still for too long. Bores me to tears. I need 50 things to focus on, or absolutely none at all.
Sounds hectic.
It is. It's perfect. It's joyful, too, bringing joy. Someone's always celebrating something, and I get to be a part of that all the time. It doesn't even have to be a holiday for me, or about me. I just enjoy joy. You know? Better than punching numbers all day. Unless that's part of the gig. No offense to number punchers. Just not for me.
No, that makes sense.
What about you? What do you do?
Nothing really. Got fired my second day.
Oh, sounds nice.
It pays the bills, oddly.
Odd jobs. Can relate. It's good to have something simple around here. There's enough crazy to go around, but you know that.
So what are the others saying?
Depends on who you ask.
That said, how do you feel about me?
Well, you waded through my busted schedule, so you can't be that bad.
Sounds like you're dodging the question.
Yes, I am! Speaking of which, I gotta bounce to another shift. Gleester in July is really hoppin' this year.
It's not July.
I know, right? That's what I said! Anyway, okay. Bye! Bye-bye. Hello. Sorry for any confusion. I'm currently working my day job at all 5 restaurants and bars in the house. It's hard being an actor.
Jeremy, Two Top just walked in.
Coming! Stop by for another night of some theater.
Thought I heard something from down the hall.
We need to go get help.
I just left something in the microwave for a second too long.
You did? Yes, that explains why there was just a tiny amount of smoke, and it went out a half an hour ago.
Okay, now can you?
Yes, I'll just...
Tinnitus is a real thing, you know.
That should do it. So,
what brings you to my neck of the woods?
Just thought I might stop by and see how you're feeling.
I'm 100% ready for anything.
Armor holds her arm up to stop any further conversation, her eyes narrowing. She sniffs a few times.
Wait a minute. Do you smell that? It smells like...
Like the impending detonation of my precious eardrum.
Armor's eyes widen, and your eardrums twinge in anticipation.
Fire!
The pain! It hurts so good.
We need to get everyone out of here!
We're okay, there's no fire.
Are you sure? How can you be totally sure?
Arma, I think we need to talk.
About what? Everything's great.
You're pushing so hard you're making mistakes. Why? I'm here to listen.
I...
Go ahead, it's okay. You're safe with me.
I think it all comes down to something that happened.
The
in
world's
childhood.
on fire.
Armor is quiet for a few moments, gathering herself. She doesn't quite look at you as she speaks.
When I was young, I was placed on the wall near the front of the window. It was a wonderful place. I could watch the outside world with all its color, bustle, and excitement. I could see the neighbors' houses. It was all so beautiful and so innocent. But then,
Something bad happened, didn't it?
one morning, I saw smoke rising from one of the neighbors' windows across the street. I thought it was just a piece of burnt toast or something, because they were always doing that. And so I said nothing.
Oh, Arma.
It was a fire. It was horrible. By the time the fire trucks got there, it was already too late. Everything burned. The paint peeled and charred. The glass shattered. The whole house. And every single thing in it. All destroyed.
You had to watch the whole thing. I'm so sorry.
I never forgot that day. Never. It's what made me want to be the best protector I can be. It gave me the passion I needed to endure all the hours of training. It's also why I never let my guard down.
Because you never want that to happen here.
No. I will never let that happen here.
Sounds like to me you've suffered some real trauma.
Really? But all I did was see it happen.
Witnessing a traumatic event can just be as damaging as being involved.
I didn't know that. What should I do?
Make healing yourself a priority. Whatever that means to you, I think you should do it.
Okay. But what about my job?
I'll keep an eye on everything and make absolutely sure we stay safe.
You would do that for me?
I would. I care about you.
You mean you think of me? As special? Maybe when I'm better, I can follow up on that feeling. I'm going to get started on my healing journey right now.
Recharging that battery might not be a bad place to start.
Yeah. I guess I've been beeping for a while now. Sorry about that. I was so focused on keeping a lookout that I didn't even notice.
The beepless Armor begins her healing journey, and you take your leave.
It is time.
Well, say howdy, honey. Don't you look nice today?
It's all you.
X.
Well, I think you're looking just fine. Hope that counts for something.
Y.
Oh, you know, just catching up on some reading. Some novels, a bit of light research.
Mostly
The only answer.
biological history. You know, when dust first started settling and forming into bunnies, historical data, that sort of thing. Also parsing through archaeological research, mite morphology, translating timeless, tarnished texts, the basics.
X.
That's right. I'm tenured at DIRT. The
What does
Domestic
DIRT stand
Institute of
for?
Research and Technology.
Damn, we can make a school out of that.
We can make a
Like
school for
Peener.
Peener.
This is a subsection of Peener.
A section of the Peener. Dirt is in the Peener.
Dirt is stored in the Peener.
Ow!
I've been teaching there for, oh gosh,
Oh, this took a
I finished
turn.
my first PhD 8 years ago. Plus, my time as a PTI during my master's, so 114 years?
Oh. B.
Oh, you wouldn't have, huh?
Fuck. Why?
Oh, I see. You saw the ears and the
Oh,
pout and
God
the
damn
get-up
it.
and immediately thought, oh look, there's a silly little bimbo.
Why?
It's okay. Honestly, I understand the sentiment. I've gotten it all my existence. Pretty face, slim waist, curves of dirt in all the right places. Why would I want to work at anything at all? Truth be told, even though the body came first, the bunny ears came after the degrees. Others were already judging me based on my looks. Why not own it? And get paid for it, too.
Why?
That's right. I was Miss May in the latest edition of
Oh.
Play Bunny magazine.
X.
For my interview, right?
Damn it. X.
I'm teasing you, sugar. You're awful cute when you're flustered. That's a good question. I'm not quite sure. I suppose. Well, what any dust is looking for. Love, friendship.
Go ahead.
Why?
I could tell. Let me be 100% honest with you. I may put myself out there, but work keeps me pretty busy. I don't meet that many new folks, especially humans. I'm very selective about who I spend my time with, and what few others I can let in.
Take me.
That...
No!
I don't fool around.
That
on the first
wasn't my-
date. And I call this more of a meet and greet.
Fucker.
Why don't we join back up here after a while and try our hand at a proper rendezvous?
X.
Maybe something that can handle getting dirty.
Oh my.
You let me worry about the details. All you have to do is show up.
Why?
See you around.
Well, that went well. Let's check on Tina.
Oh boy.
What are you up to, Tina?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's the problem. Well, since you're here now, you entertain me.
Do an awkward shuffling dance.
Uncertain what else to do, you dance for Tina. It's clumsy and terrible, and it's impossible to tell if Tina even likes it.
For me, it would be hitting the gritty.
Do you do everything someone else tells you to do? God, you're the worst. It's kind of adorable. All right. That's enough out of you. Look, since you're here taking up my time, maybe you could do me a favor. I'm trying to get back on the market.
You looking for a date?
Yeah, it's a goddamn crime for a gem like me to be lonely every night. I need a partner, someone who understands just the kind of triangle I am. I need someone who appreciates all my angles.
A cute obtuse, right?
Yeah, all of that. If you can't bring me nothing like that, I ain't got no use for you. So get out of here!
Oh, alright.
An armored warrior of some kind stands before you, a massive sack of loot slung over his shoulder. He greets you cheerfully, something about his smile and tone reminding you of your own customer service voice at work.
Hey there! I'm Michael Transaction. But you can call me Mikey. Congratulations! Thanks for your purchase of the Date Everything Luxurious Edition! Your purchase gives you exclusive access to new features never seen in the game before.
What are the features?
Exclusive access to the fantastic red shirt!
Really? That's come up in like a third of the conversations I've had.
Exclusive access to the art book.
Okay, that's cool.
Exclusive access to the soundtrack. Exclusive access to phone backgrounds. Exclusive access to Lucinda Lavish. And most importantly, exclusive access to me and my store, baby.
I think I might fall in love with you.
Hey, you wouldn't be the first. I mean...
Mikey hefts his sack of loot onto his other shoulder, shifting uncomfortably.
Stacy and I separated a little while ago, but we were in love for a time. Hell, shouldn't bring that up so soon. Unlocking access to me means that you gain access to the Date Everything loot box! Each day, you can pull me up to 5 times for my extreme bonus armor!
Do I need armor in a dating sim?
This armor is so powerful that it can raise your spec stats, meaning that you can blaze past huge portions of this game on your path to 100% completion!
That's great.
100% completion.
You can pull from my common boots of true presence. They have a high chance of being pulled. Or you can pull from my epic gauntlets of stardom. They have a small chance of being pulled. Or you can pull from my legendary cuirass of unwavering magnetism. This extremely rare piece of cosmetics has a tiny chance of being pulled. But it does exist! Trust me, I'm regulated by several gaming boards.
Alright. Yo, I look forward to getting these.
It costs a mere 8 brundles for each pull. Brundles are a special kind of currency that you have exclusive access to.
How do I get brundles?
Good question. In order to get your hands on some brundles, you have to spend money. You get 5 money per day. Save up for big pulls.
How do I get money if I don't have a job?
You're asking those thinker-type questions. I love it. And I always have a great explanation.
So...
Oh! Well, you said money with no capitalization. That's totally different from money with the capitalization. You have very little money, but just by being at your home, Valdivian pays out its employees 5 money per day as a way of saying thank.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Come by when you've saved up enough money and pull me, baby!
I would be mildly upset if it does that. Okay.
I'm sorry for the abrupt intrusion, but there's an urgent topic I need to discuss with you immediately.
Okay.
Is everything all right with the date viators? Are they operating efficiently?
Think so. Why?
Well, as you know, I'm able to remotely monitor their functionality, and I've been noticing some deeply troubling readings coming from the quantum catalyst activator.
Is this about the dresser?
What's it?
That's very sci-fi, but essentially, the quantum catalyst activator is the internal hardware that allows you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence. And recently, it started to emit metacognition readings unlike any I've ever seen before. I'll keep an eye on things over here, but please inform me if anything unusual happens. Oh, and if they get too hot, throw them in the freezer immediately. Your life depends on it.
Okay, throw them in the fridge instead.
Are you insane? Sorry, it's not safe to talk anymore. I'm in a really sketchy neighborhood, and this phone is super duper expensive. But I'll keep analyzing the data.
Okay.
Hey there, honey. I've been waiting for you. Ready for our date?
B.
Oh, don't be, honey. Dust don't bite. That's just the mites. They're very scary.
X.
Oh, yeah, sugar. I'm taking us somewhere just a little bit dangerous.
Why?
Well, it's not dangerous, just somewhere a bit naughty. Somewhere we shouldn't be. Come on, I'll show you. All right, we made it. Isn't it gorgeous?
Dolly gestures expansively, a proud smile on her face.
What is that even? Why?
This is one of Dirt's archaeological research sites.
She puts a finger to her lips, giving you a cheeky wink.
I have access, but it's strictly closed to the public. There's something down here so beautiful, you just have to see it.
We gonna
Do
see a
not
dead.
pick it. No.
We gonna see a dead body.
No.
We gonna see a dead body.
B.
I'm well liked at the university. I'd get nothing more than a slap on the wrist. But trust me, it's worth the risk. Sadly, the most special things in this world are hidden to the common folks. They recently discovered a loose floorboard here that contains artifacts from the very first Dustonians that formed in this house almost 80 years ago. My ancestors. Good catch. Dust years and house years are two very different things. Dust blows around and, unfortunately, apart.
so much that there's very little known about our history. But things here have stayed almost entirely intact. We've uncovered some amazing insights into our culture. Transportation systems, bits of clothing, defense against cleaning agents. But most importantly, art.
X.
Yep, it's why I brought you here. I wanted to share something with you that was truly one of a kind. I'm sure the excavation in the moonlight is a sight to behold, but it's got nothing on this.
Oh, you got called out. Can't believe Face's tornado chasing without me.
Who is?
Sammy.
Oh.
Why X or B?
X.
Behold, the unbridled beauty of floorboard painting 195K DMT7, or as I like to call it, Ancient Ascension.
This artwork reminds you a great deal of historical cave paintings you've seen in your art history classes.
X?
Absolutely. This is perhaps the oldest known representation of intelligent dust art in the history of the house. Scholars previously thought most ancient dust beings to be primarily drifters, hunters and gatherers with no real rituals or cultural endeavors beyond basic survival.
I like the grander lore implications of several situations in this game.
I hope you'll pardon the pun, but this discovery paints an entirely different picture.
Ah, shit, give me a second.
Dead body, right?
Why?
Hard to say. Academia is a strange place. There's a lot of pride and politics involved. Certain experts don't take kindly to new ideas, especially if it undermines the status quo and whatever theory is currently masquerading as fact. But this discovery is what we in the field like to call undeniable evidence. And this might just rewrite the history of dust bunnies forever.
Why?
These Dustonians, as we're calling them, were unlike any ancient culture we've encountered. All we have in terms of written history is after the cataclysm of the mid-century remodel era. But the flooring here is original, and it's not just the paintings that are remarkable. The artifacts predate all recorded history, and they're way more advanced than we ever thought possible.
Why?
Well, not only are there gorgeous shards of pottery, ancient dishware, and dustworks, there's also intricate clothing and jewelry, especially the velveteen gemstone.
Why?
Glad I've got your attention. It's a gorgeous necklace with a delicate precious stone pendant on the end. The chain is threaded through a tiny hole in the stone. This particular type of gemstone can't be hammered or carved against the grain. The only way to make such a hole is with a fixed, high-speed, hydro-lubricated drill.
Why?
Uh-huh, and there's more. Want to hear more?
Fuck it, X.
I'm beginning to wonder if you're into
Ah,
the
damn it.
subject or just hot for teacher. Anyway, I'll go
Yeah,
on.
she don't like
Let's look
that.
at the painting one more time. Tell me what you see.
X?
Good eye. Archaeologists have been debating the nature of this painting since its discovery. It's certainly some form of violence, either hunting or war. But look closer. Notice any similarities between the hunters and the prey?
Why?
That's exactly right. Therianthropes on both sides.
X.
Shapeshifters. I gotta use the academic term, especially when I'm on a site like this. Now, look one more time. Several of them have spears sticking out of them, and some seem to be bleeding from the nose. But do you see any of the wounded dead or lying on the ground? And do any of the hunters have spears?
Yeah, it looks like they have crossbows. No.
They don't, but they do have headdresses, pouches, and above all else,
Groblets?
right!
Goop? Yeah.
It's still a theory. We can't be sure until we do more research, but there is a small and dedicated group of us that think this is the very first example of psychedelic art in the dust world.
Why?
Calm down, you'll wake the vacuum! Why would an ancient society capable of living a comfortable and fulfilling existence come all the way down here to make their paintings? I believe this was a ceremonial site where shamans guided young warriors and civilians on a spiritual quest near the danger of the vacuum above. These paintings could be a living depiction of what they saw.
Oh, Jesus Christ. A?
Oh, the bags are very interesting. You can find them depicted all over the world. Ancient Egypt, South America, Turkey, always carried by bearers of great knowledge. The Anunnaki, Osiris and Isis, Quetzalcoatl. Very strange and compelling.
Why?
Thought so. The goblet isn't just a goblet, though, is it? Look at the tiny cup attached to the side. You'll find similar vessels in ancient Greece and Scandinavia, where humans took part in drinking from the Kikion during the Eleusinian mysteries and graveyard brew ceremonies.
Why?
I sure am. All my research gets me really excited. Well, the road to Eleusis is long and windy, sugar.
Huh? Me no
Why?
smoke.
You're so sweet. Thanks for coming along for the ride.
God.
X.
Well, if that wasn't a special first date, I don't know what is. You're really something. You know that? You heard my whole spiel and didn't fall asleep like some of my students.
X.
I'd like to see you again if you'd be so inclined.
What do you want?
I know I could use a rest. I'll gather our things and get us back out of here. If you want to see me again, just give the old sofa a shove and I'll be waiting. Come on back now, you hear?
Left at the altar. It's too horrible for words.
The petite blonde thespian turns her attention to you suddenly, greeting you with a cheerful smile.
Oh, hey there! I didn't realize I had an audience.
Oh, that's her.
Jeremy, voiced by Jeremy. Huh? Huh? Huh?
This is all you.
She draws a hand over her face.
You can't see this, but I'm walking in right now.
Then,
If I can't find a husband soon, I shall be forced to wed the dreadful Count Lionel. Oh, horror of horrors!
What are you doing?
Acting, of course. I put on a different play each day of the week. Today is Wedding Wednesday, home of our melodramatic love stories. The play of the day is Marquis, More Kiss. I'm playing the role of Esther Cherubel, a debutante trying to marry her beloved Marquis. Hey, you wouldn't be interested in joining me up here, would you?
Sure.
Great. Can't wait to see what you can do. I'm sure you'll break a leg. But don't break too many. I only have 4 of them.
How do we start?
We each pick stock roles and then improvise our way through a little sketch. The genre is our guide. We're
Alright.
very commedia dell'arte here. I'll give you a character, and you can direct the story from there.
First time carpeting, I guess.
Oh, don't worry. It's no big deal. We're just playing. There are no stakes at all. We usually don't even have an audience. The important thing is that you have fun. Oh, and that you're comfortable. I am big on the actors being comfortable in their space, so we shouldn't do anything too intense before we get comfortable performing with one another. That means no roughhousing and no, for lack of a better word, no being a creep. So as long as you follow that rule, I'll play along with anything you say and do. Promise. There's no wrong answers.
Okay, I'll do my best.
That's the spirit! And remember, if it ever gets too much for you or you're uncomfortable with the subject matter, you just let me know. Let's pick a safe word. You say the word, and we'll stop doing whatever we're doing. Okay? My word is Davenport. If I say Davenport, it means we stop what we're doing. Go ahead and pick your safe word.
A part of me really wants to pick chair sex, but I know that's really on the fucking nose.
Oh! My word! You want to be a matching set, huh? Well, it'll be easy to remember. Sure. Davenport for both of us. Great! Let me introduce you to today's audience.
Hello, audience.
Oh, gee. Wasn't expecting the spotlight to be on me today.
Who are you?
Hello.
Who are you?
Aren't we lucky?
Who are you people? An audience of 2 is a full house?
Well, sure. we've got like over 100 of us under one roof, so technically the house is always full. I take what I can get for advertising purposes.
I respect the hustle.
And look at this. Your first performance, and you've got 2 VIPs in the front row. Meet Mayor Celia, the ceiling, and her lovely assistant, Florence Floor. Lovely assistant? Oh, golly. Jeremy, you are too much.
Come now, Jeremy, don't scare them off. We want more people involved in the arts, not fewer. Besides, I'm the ceiling. Strictly speaking, I'm always watching them, whether they're on stage or not.
That's kind of comforting in a weird way.
I'm glad you think so. Nice to see somebody appreciating all my hard work. And I'm excited to see some new blood on stage for a change.
Aw, Celia, you don't like my one-object showcase?
You're a unique talent, my dear. But you can't deny that it's a bit of a relief to see someone besides myself taking interest in the arts.
That's true. Well, let's not keep our esteemed guests waiting any longer, huh? No pressure. But Celia and Florence look forward to this one every week. Let's do our best. Woo! Today's play is about a poor duchess, a bride-to-be, left at the altar. Played by myself. What will happen to her? Will her true love show up to whisk her away? Or will she have to marry the nefarious Count Lionel instead? Boo! Boo! Count Lionel! Boo!
Yeah, fuck Kevin. Kevin doesn't know shit.
Huh?
Sorry, the amount of ads we've gotten about Kevin.
Dear, hush.
You can play whoever you want in this one. What happens is up to you. Lights up! Oh, Marquis de Marquisio, why have you abandoned me? This was supposed to be the happiest day of our lives. Suddenly, there's a knock at the church door. Bang! Someone enters. That's you.
Worry not, Flair. Flair. Brick.
De Marquisio! Oh, thank heavens! Darling, where have you been? We were supposed to be married hours ago. I feared you'd left me at the altar.
I'm sorry, my dear. I was waylaid by highwaymen. The Count's men accosted me at every turn, but in the end, love has triumphed, and I am here.
Oh, I'm so happy! Come, De Marquisio! Let's get married right away!
It's a setup. It's a setup. Alas. Alack, I cannot. For you see, the Count has afflicted me with a terrible curse.
No! What is it?
You see, every time the sun sets, I turn into a frog.
I hate frogs!
I know!
Whatever will we do?
Maybe we could. No, too late. I can already feel the curse taking hold of me. Releasing the beast and an altar.
Ribbit. Oh, De Marquisio! slides down.
Hmm.
What a silly ending.
Indeed.
Sorry, did I miss something? Did they set up the frog thing earlier?
No, dearest. The improv wasn't the best this time around.
Oh.
Well, nevertheless, thank you as always for an interesting evening. Come, Florence.
Bye. Oh, they hated it. Oh well, don't mind them. I had a great time.
Wow. You did great. You're a natural.
Be sure to come back on another day if you want to try out another play. Hope to see you again.
Jeremy bows gracefully.
Alright, I have to find out. Did they turn the PlayStation into a girl?
It's Lucinda Lavish. She seems to enjoy this hijacking of your intentions.
Tell me, lover, what should we get up to now?
I want to know more about you.
Nope, not going down that rabbit hole again. Tell me, lover, what should we get up to now?
I want to know more about you.
Nope, not going down that rabbit hole again. Tell me, lover, what should we get up to now?
I want to know more about you.
Nope, not going down that rabbit hole again. Tell me, lover, what should we get up to now?
Well, let's go be freaky. Can we do something horny?
You bet your sweet bottom, baby. Because my secret is, I'm not actually Lucinda Lavish. I'm Lucinda Lascivious.
Hi there, I'm Jake Gorse.
Not so loud. A little bit more gentle, yeah?
Huh? Like this?
It's okay if you're a little clueless, my little muffin. I've got, let's say, a special circumstance. One that allows me to bend the rules. Come here, baby. I've got a special place where no one can see us.
Eh? Are you gonna take my kidneys?
Lucinda takes you to a rather strange place. You can't quite make out where you are, but you are certain you are somewhere near your house. It could be that she's right. No one else can see you here.
No one else who has any say, that is.
What do you mean?
We could get into all sorts of trouble here. Horny trouble. This is my fantasy chamber. A place where all your wildest fantasies can come true. Tell me, my effervescent darling, what is your wildest fantasy?
Being happy. I can't get into it right now, but it involved a big inflatable giraffe.
I'm impressed and intrigued.
Right?
It's here and only here where we can do these things. My time here is limited, so I'll have to see you around when you least expect it. But next time, I think you know exactly what you want to pick.
Well, I guess you're not finding out what the console is.
At least not tonight.
Champ, champ, champ! How goes it?
You know, talking with stuff around the house.
Valdivian would like you to complete an exit survey based on your time here. How would you rate your time with Valdivian?
Not to draw suspicion.
Hey, I love to hear it! I appreciate you participating. One more question. If you were to recommend, I don't know, Tom for a job somewhere, how likely would you be to send his resume along?
Very likely.
That really means a lot, champ. Here comes my resume if you ever have any leads.
Name Tom, hometown Las Vegas, age 39 and a half, position manager, years worked at current position 0.1. Previous employment, general manager. Dairy fiend, 8 years. Reason for dismissal, too tall. Previous employment. Assistant manager, dairy wizard, 2 years. Reason for dismissal, bad luck. Previous employment, managing director, San Francisco Symphony Orchestra, 1 month. Reason for 1 month. Reason for dismissal, fraud. Previous employment, managing director, Palo Azul High School Band, 4 years. Reason for dismissal, unknown.
How'd you get kicked out of your high school?
It's astounding, really. Well, it's been another stint of 3 hours. What's been memorable for you?
Honestly, I'm still a fan of the dresser idea. Where it's just the drawers and like bits and pieces of a dresser.
Just very crudely edited.
Yeah. But
Alright.
only the drawers remain.
I'm trying to think who was the dateable MVP of today.
The shelf.
I mean, I was also very interested in Diana because it was like a sense of identity.
The shelf.
I mean, there's also Dolly the Dust Bunny and Holly.
Dolly the Dust Bunny is kind of my, you know, dopamine. Dopamine.
Well, any closing words?
We must eat the homeless.
What? Of all conclusions to draw, that's the one you choose to leave with? What the fuck? Oh, wait, that's not my hotkey for ending recording. Ah, dang. Alt-tab. Oh. Shit.